Okay, we are doing a friendly fire attack today against LINWII. I think I said that right. I'm awful with pronouncing it. We know this, right? We know this. I think we're gonna attack Lin. I may try and do a marriage type of thing, a wedding kiss. But I have the idea now. So shout out to LINWII if I said that correctly. This one was so difficult. Well, in my idea, I decided to do a 2 faces by the side. And look how ugly that looks right now. I hate drawing the side angle view. I've only ever drew it like okay one time. So I knew coming into this was my weakest ever look. I could never get the head shape right. But what I knew, right? You might as well call me Bob because I knew I was gonna fix it. This is why I love digital art. I can fix it if it looks weird. Let me just say, I really struggled with the 2 faces. Still, I don't know if I made the right decision with how they look. But I did like the Lin character a lot. This was the best opportunity to go and do a shipping drawing, as I've never done it before. Being comfortable with being uncomfortable was the work today. I guess it kind of worked out in the end. I just really struggled as a whole. I'm now looking at his chin here. It's so obviously too low, but I do improve it later on, right? It does get better. Yeah, it was quite difficult to do 2 faces from the angles that I don't like. I couldn't get the beard right. All my days to draw while looking in the mirror, just get the beard at the lips, right? I couldn't figure out where it goes. My brain just wasn't working. This is a long video as well. I was originally only planning to draw an hour. It took me an hour to do the lips. The lips, oh my days. The amount of difficulty it took me to do them, it took me a whole hour just on that part. And then the rest of the drawing took me another 4 more hours. But yeah, I was really planning with the lighting, whether I do a daytime one or like a sunset. And because we already did a sunset, I was like, I can't do it twice. I wanted a light in the background and then have their face kind of like blocking this light. And the only way I could do that in my mind was sunset. So I did it with that. I didn't know if I really wanted light coming from this side of the face. I really wanted it on the other side, just to make it look like they stand out and have more attention brought to the kiss. Maybe next time we'll do a different lighting scheme, maybe a bit more red. I did think of having a red theme, like a really like pure red, but I thought maybe that would be less wedding themed and probably a bit more something else. So I chose to not go with it. I think that was the right decision in the end. I came with the idea of not going too crazy with the beard, putting the colors down and then mixing it to make it a bit more wispy. And I think that worked out in the end. Near the end, I was like, what am I missing? I realized it was 2 things. One was the angle of the face. It needed to be turned so it was more of the taller, lower, whatever, right? And then the second thing was the contrast. And then I remembered a TikTok video I saw by Kufo. I think I pronounced that correctly. Putting it in grayscale and then using a multiply layer to help increase contrast. I did it with the face. I should have done it with the whole hair and the body, but I really just wanted more focus on the face. But I was still missing something. Obviously, I think the hair needed more, but I kind of didn't want to do anymore. The drawing was really like annoying me. By this point, I was like, I need to get it done, but I couldn't figure out what I was not liking about it. One way I figured how to do it, I just brought back some of the line art I had before, or the sketch. If I wanted to put maybe another like 5-10 more hours, I could have made it look like really good. But right now, it's okay. I'm okay with it. I felt like I had a hard battle with it. I nearly got knocked out in the 5th round, the 2nd round, and the 8th round. But I managed in the end to survive all 11 rounds, and still a draw, I would say. You get because I'm drawing. There's still a whole few minutes left, I think, until the end of the video. One thing I did do at the end, though, I did change, you know what I'm on about. No, you don't. I changed some of the hue. I made it less yellow and brought in a bit of a pink. Gave it more of a romantic feeling. I think it came together. I made it so to add the ring. I'm pretty sure that's on the right finger, or the left one. I was debating at first to keep the veil or not, but I went with it. Added some petal, like love petals, whatever in the end, and it worked out pretty well. I'm gonna speed up the speed paint. Speed squared paint. That's a funny joke. Laugh. I'm okay with knowing I can do better, but I would need to probably put more time in it. And for the first time, I will take it, okay? I don't know what I meant, but I think it's right in the end, alright? It's enjoyable. I definitely actually think it looks better with a veil than before. It adds more personality.